Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mohan. I welcome you all to today's webinar. And I firstly thank you, all of you, for taking time in this busy schedule of yours in the payroll time. You have joined today's webinar. I thank you all for that. So today's webinar, we are going to talk about, or we are going to discuss about, having group health insurance in companies, and we'll discuss the benefits. We'll discuss why it's needed and what organizations are going to get out of it, and what employees are going to get out of it, and what Kredily as a platform is offering you as a group health insurance. So we are going to talk about all that. And if you have any questions about group health insurance, or even if you have any general question about Kredily as a platform, you can ask me those questions. You can write in your questions in the chat section, and I'll take all of your questions towards the end of this webinar. And also, before we begin, I would also request you one thing. Please download Kredily's mobile application from the Play Store. All of everything that we are going to talk about in this session is available in the app that you're going to install, or if you have installed already, that's well and good. So having said that, let's begin the webinar. So insurance is a part of Kredily Prime. So Kredily Prime is one of the Kredily Prime is something that we have offered to all of our customers on a complimentary basis right now. So it might not be on a complimentary basis forever, but right now we have offered this on a complimentary basis, and we have several features in Kredily Prime. We have salary loan, we call it as InstaCash. We have Kredily Rewards. Rewards is a place where you can purchase a lot of e-gift cards, e-vouchers, OTT subscriptions. A lot of other things are available in Kredily Rewards. And the most important thing is your insurance. So let's dive into it. So I'm clicking on the insurance in the Kredily Prime section. This is the insurance page, but before we even talk about specifics, let's understand the general aspect of it, or the generic things or stuff that we should know. See, firstly, why should somebody have an insurance? This is the biggest question. Now, why will companies have an insurance? Because company is going to spend money on it. So why would somebody do that? The general answer for this is going to give you a lot of benefits. Number one, this will attract a lot of talented employees to your organization. Now, obviously, when somebody tells you that there is an extra benefit that is offered by a company, you would obviously be interested to join that company. Even me, for that matter of fact, all of us. So if we get an option where there is an extra thing that is offered by some organization apart from salary, I will definitely be interested to join that organization because of the extra benefit that I would get. So now let's understand this aspect. If I am giving insurance as an extra benefit to my employee and my employees' families, obviously my employee will be more happy and he would be more interested in joining my company. And also, this gives a sense of satisfaction for an employee, so that this also will contribute more towards your employee working, or your employee being more productive to the organization. Now, if the basic things are covered for my family, now I'm getting a salary, I'm getting insurance from my company for the entire family, for all of my family members, I have that sense of satisfaction towards my company, a sense of gratitude as well towards my company, and I, as an employee, will be working more, or spending more productive time for my company. And of course, as a company, you will get financial benefits as well. The GST that you're going to pay, 18% of GST, you will get GST benefit for that. And one more most important thing is that this is now a compliance. Let's forget about having an insurance or not having an insurance. This is not in a debate anymore. This has become a compliance. This is a mandatory thing. Government is also saying that every company in India should have an employee health insurance. Group health insurance should be given to their employees as a part of the cost to company, or as a part of whatever you offer to your employees. So it is a compliance now. Okay, so these are the benefits as a company that you are going to get. Now, of course, as I mentioned, companies are going to have group health insurance, but why should you buy group health insurance from Kredily is probably this is the question most of you are going to have. So to understand that aspect, firstly, this is a major thing. You can check this anywhere. Credily has at least 30 to 40% cheaper price in the market. You can check this out while we are having this webinar. Credily has the best and cheapest price that's available in the market. We are able to accomplish this as we do not have a midman or we do not have a broker in between. We are directly with the vendor. So Care is one of the most popular vendors that's there in the insurance market, and Care is one of the oldest companies as well. They were formerly known as Religare. They are in the market for the longest time in India. So they are the partners. So we are directly connected to them. So we do not have a broker in between, which is why we have the best quotation that's there in the market. At least 40% cheaper. At times it goes even cheaper than 40%. And then one more aspect to it is Credily is just not selling the product. Okay, Credily is like other brokers do. They just sell the product. They just sell insurance to you and they disappear. Now, if you want some services, your broker is not even there with you. But that's not the case with Credily. Credily is going to stay with you for the servicing as well. Now, once you purchase the product, Credily is going to uh, or be with you or with your employees during the claim as well. If you need any help during the claim, Credly is always going to be there. And for your company, if you want to add more employees to the insurance policy, Credily will help you there. If you want to delete your employees from your health insurance policy, Credily is going to help you with that as well. So the point I'm making here is that till the end of time, till the end of or till you have your health insurance with Credily, Credily is going to stay with you as well, because we understand that understanding our clients is the only thing that we should be doing. So there are a lot of things that we can do. There are a lot of things that we cannot do, but we are going to stay with you during your tenure with your health insurance with us in our platform. So of course, the upper hand will always be with the vendor, but whatever happens, Credily is going to stay with you during the servicing as well. And we are also offering an e-consultation which is not available anywhere else. We offer e-consultation for up to 6 members in your family. You have an health insurance in Credily. 6 of your family members are also covered with e-consultation. If anything goes wrong, God forbid, touch wood, if anything goes wrong, Credily will offer a free e-consultation for all of your family members. So at least up to 6 people in your family, you can always have an e-consultation. That's like a quick a remedy to all the symptoms or any problems that you're having with your health. I mean, your family members having with their health. Now that people are still afraid of going to hospitals, people are still skeptical about whether or not to consult a doctor inside a hospital. People are opting e-consultations nowadays, and there are a lot of e-consultation services available in the market which are like 1,000 rupees a year, 2,000 rupees a year. Apart from that, there are a lot of other charges as well. So this is offered at no cost by Credily. I mean, not by Credily, it's available only in our platform. If you buy an insurance in our platform, you will get this service at no cost. And most importantly, the entire process of whatever I explained to you so far is going to be seamless, as you already have an account in Credily, which means you already have your employees' information in the system. Your employee's date of birth and all the basic statutory information is already there in the system. So to purchase an insurance, you don't have to do anything extra. You don't have to do anything different, or you don't have to do any manual work at all. Having a quote, purchasing an insurance would only take about a couple of minutes, maybe even less than that. Let me show you how that works. And before we get into that, I would like to tell you one more point. See, in India, purchasing an insurance has always been a very big challenge or a problem for companies, especially the smaller companies, I would say. A company with 25 employees or a company with 35, 40, 50 employees is always suffering because of the high price that market has. If I have to give an example, quote an example, a company with 1,000 employees or 2,000 employees will always have an upper hand in terms of bargaining the price with the insurance service provider. But a company with just 25 employees or 30 employees will not have that privilege to bargain with the vendor. Whatever price is set by the vendor, whatever price is finalized by the vendor, you will end up paying that, which we thought is an injustice to smaller companies. So that is why Credily thought that we should kind of democratize the pricing for SMEs in India. So regardless of how many employees you have, even if you just have 15 employees in your organization, that's okay. We would still treat you fairly, and the price that is offered by Credily will be as low as a price that is offered to a company with 1,000 employees. So that's the best part of buying insurance through Credily's platform. So having said all of these things, let's see how to buy an insurance, or what are the benefits that you are going to get from these insurance. Buying an insurance is very simple. Let me take you through the entire process. I'm really sorry. Now I'm logging into my Credily account. I've already logged in. All of you are also having your Credily accounts. I request all of you to log in as well. So I've just logged in into my Credily account. Just give me a second.